The air in the workshop was thick with the scent of engine oil and dust when the black Mercedes Maybach rolled in, its shine so bright it didn't belong anywhere near the rusted metal walls. Every mechanic turned, stunned, whispering. But the men who stepped out stunned them even more. Hiroshi Tanaka, Japan's youngest tech billionaire, owner of the $5 billion Tanaka Global Corporation, was standing there, expression cold and sharp. He looked annoyed. "Who here can fix a Model T14 hybrid engine?" he asked in English, his tone clipped. People stared at him. No one moved. Then, from behind a stack of tires, wiping grease from his face with a torn cloth, stepped Ayaan, a poor mechanic, known for being quiet, hard-working, and invisible. "I can," he said softly. Everyone stared at him. Hiroshi raised an eyebrow, clearly unconvinced. "You," he said. "This engine isn't for amateurs." Ayaan didn't argue. He simply walked to the car, lifted the hood, and examined it with calm precision. The crowd expected him to fail. This car wasn't even common in Pakistan yet. Then Ayaan murmured, almost to himself, "Air pressure imbalance, motor assist glitch. Japanese model, 3rd gen issue." Hiroshi froze. Ayaan had said all of it in perfect, fluent Japanese. The workshop fell silent. Even the fans seemed to stop. Hiroshi stepped closer, completely thrown off. "You speak Japanese?" Ayaan looked up, his eyes tired but steady. "I learned." That was the moment everything changed. Ayaan got to work on the Maybach, moving like someone who belonged in an advanced engineering lab, not a broken workshop with flickering lights. His fingers were fast, confident. Within 20 minutes, the engine purred softly, smoother than before. Hiroshi stared like he was witnessing a miracle. "How do you know this?" he finally asked. Ayaan hesitated, then answered, "My mother was a Japanese teacher. She taught me since I was little. And I used to dream of studying robotics in Japan." "What happened to the dream?" Hiroshi asked quietly. Ayaan looked away. "Life." Behind him, the other mechanics listened. They all knew Ayaan's story, how his father died when he was 12, how he had dropped out of school to support his mother and younger sister, how he spent years taking small jobs just to buy food. Dreams didn't survive in places like this. But Hiroshi wasn't ready to let it go. "You repaired a car my company designed," he said. "Better than some of our engineers." Ayaan gave a sad smile. "I've worked on everything, from worn-out tractors to stolen sports cars. Machines don't judge you for being poor." The billionaire went silent. Those words hit him harder than any business lesson. A sudden shout came from the office. Ayaan's sister had arrived, panicked and crying. "Bye, the landlord is throwing us out." "We have 1 hour," he said, "either pay the rent or leave." Her voice cracked, and she clung to Ayaan's arm. Everyone turned away awkwardly. Poverty was loud, messy, and cruel. Ayaan closed his eyes. He had only 12,000 rupees in his pocket. Not enough. Not even close. Hiroshi watched the scene unfold. Something inside him shifted, not pity, but recognition. He knew what it felt like to struggle. He wasn't born rich. His father had been a fisherman, and Hiroshi had grown up working under freezing rain, dreaming of something more. "Come with me," Hiroshi said suddenly. Ayaan looked up, confused. Hiroshi took him to a nearby cafe. It was the first time Ayaan stepped into a place with air conditioning that didn't come from a broken unit. They sat, and Hiroshi didn't waste time. "I need someone with your skills," he said. "Someone who understands machines deeply. Someone who speaks Japanese fluently. I want you to work for me." Ayaan's heart stopped. He looked around, almost laughing at the absurdity. "Sir, I have no degree. No papers. I didn't even finish high school. I'm not qualified." "You're more qualified than many graduates," Hiroshi replied. "A degree can teach knowledge. Life teaches brilliance." Ayaan bowed his head, overwhelmed. "But I need money for my family. Right now. If not, we'll be on the street tonight." Without hesitation, Hiroshi pulled out his phone and paid the landlord directly, 6 months' rent in advance. Now that worry is gone, he said. Let's talk about your future. Ayaan couldn't speak. His hands shook. No one had ever helped him without wanting something in return. The challenges didn't end there. When Ayaan joined Tanaka Global Pakistan, many employees looked down on him. A mechanic, they murmured. This must be charity. Some tried to sabotage his work. Some refused to cooperate. Some mocked him. But Ayaan never bowed. Every night he stayed late, studying modern robotics, electric vehicle blueprints, and AI engineering with a passion that made even senior engineers silent. He worked twice as hard as everyone else. On weekends, he took online technical courses. His mother cried the day she saw him sitting at a desk instead of a dirty workshop floor. Slowly, Ayaan began predicting engine failures before they happened. He designed a small prototype motor that saved the company millions. Word spread fast. People who mocked him now came asking for his advice. And Hiroshi. He watched with pride. Months later, Hiroshi invited Ayaan to Japan for a global tech conference. It was Ayaan's first flight. His first time holding a passport. His first time seeing Tokyo's bright skyline reflected in glass towers. When he stepped onto the stage to present his hybrid engine innovation, the entire hall went silent. Ayaan spoke perfect Japanese, introduced his design confidently, and demonstrated a solution even senior experts had missed. When he finished, the room erupted with applause. For the first time in his life, Ayaan saw his mother's dream alive in him. After the presentation, Hiroshi placed a firm hand on his shoulder. You were never just a mechanic, he said. You were a genius waiting to be seen. Ayaan swallowed the lump in his throat. Thank you, sir. For everything. No, Hiroshi said. You earned this. Today, Ayaan leads the Asian research division of Tanaka Global, designing engines, training engineers, and building opportunities for people like him. He still remembers the workshop, the torn cloth, the rusted walls. He still remembers the dream he once buried. And he still remembers the day a billionaire froze in shock because a poor mechanic spoke perfect Japanese. His life changed because he refused to let poverty define him, and because someone finally believed that brilliance can come from anywhere. Moral/end message. Talent has no price tag. Dreams have no class. Greatness is not born in wealth, it is born in struggle, passion, and the courage to keep going even when the world doubts you. When opportunity meets preparation, miracles happen. Tokyo's sky was a soft gray the morning Ayaan walked into Tanaka Global headquarters for his first official day as head of the Asian Research Division. The glass tower stretched into the clouds like an impossible dream made real, and every step he took felt heavy with responsibility. He wasn't afraid of work. He was afraid of failing the trust Hiroshi had placed in him. Employees bowed politely as he passed, but behind their smiles, Ayaan felt the pressure. Some admired him. Some still doubted a poor mechanic could lead one of the most advanced engineering divisions in Asia. He entered his office, bigger than the entire room he grew up in, and sat quietly for a moment. The polished desk, the city view, the shining nameplate, Ayaan Raymond, division head. It all felt unreal. His phone rang. It was Hiroshi. Meet me in the R&D lab. We have a problem. Ayaan immediately stood. A problem on the first day. That was never a good sign. The crisis. The R&D lab buzzed with panic. Engineers crowded around a huge display showing red warning lights flashing over a blueprint of the new hybrid engine. Hiroshi stood in the center, arms folded, face grave. Ayaan, he said, our engine is overheating unpredictably. If we don't fix it in 2 weeks, the partnership with the Japanese Ministry of Transport collapses. People murmured. $billion contracts weren't things you tried to save, they were things entire nations depended on. One of the senior engineers stepped forward. Ayaan recognized him, Dr. Kaito Mori, a brilliant but arrogant man who doubted Ayaan from day one. He gave Ayaan a cold look. We need advanced thermal model simulations. You don't have the academic background for this. Perhaps Mr. Tanaka should assign this to someone qualified. The room went silent. All eyes moved to Hiroshi, waiting for him to defend Ayaan. But Hiroshi said nothing. He wanted to see what Ayaan would do. Ayaan took a breath. His heart hammered, but his voice remained calm. Show me the data. The flaw no one else saw. Dozens of engineers watched Ayaan as he studied the thermal graphs, pressure readings, and system logs. Dr. Mori smirked. Unless you can magically reinvent physics, this issue is unsolvable. Ayaan didn't reply. He zoomed deeper into the readings. His hands moved faster. His eyes narrowed. Then he spoke, softly at first, then louder. It's not physics. It's translation. Everyone frowned. Translation? Hiroshi asked. Ayaan pointed at a line of code. This engine data was originally in Japanese. Someone mistranslated heat threshold as heat tolerance. The value is off by a margin so small, it only causes overheating under extreme testing. Engineers gasped. Dr. Mori's jaw tightened. Ayaan continued, if we recalibrate the threshold and synchronize the sensors, the overheating stops. Hiroshi stared at the code. Then he looked at Ayaan with pride that could light an entire city. You solved what a team of 20 couldn't solve in 3 weeks, Hiroshi said. Ayaan stepped back. His voice trembled. Sir. I just saw what others overlooked. Hiroshi smiled. Exactly. That is why you're here. Jealousy brews. While the room filled with admiration, Dr. Mori's eyes burned with frustration. He walked up to Hiroshi. Sir, I have dedicated 15 years to this company. Now this mechanic. Hiroshi cut him off. This mechanic has saved us from a disaster. Mori clenched his fists. You're making a mistake trusting him. Hiroshi's gaze sharpened. If you have a problem, Dr. Mori, fix it, with your work, not your ego. Mori bowed stiffly, anger poisoning his expression. Ayaan caught it. Jealousy had a way of becoming dangerous. The invitation. That evening, after hours of recalibrations and testing, the engine ran perfectly, stable, cool, flawless. Ayaan stayed late, cleaning the lab and double-checking every reading. He wasn't used to leaving work unfinished. When he finally stepped outside, Tokyo glowed beneath the night sky. Hiroshi was waiting by the entrance. Walk with me, he said. They strolled through a quiet street lined with lanterns. Steam rose from food stalls. The air smelled of ramen and grilled chicken. Hiroshi spoke first. Today proved something important. Your presence here is going to change this company. Ayaan smiled humbly. Sir. I am just trying to learn. Hiroshi stopped walking. I have a personal request, he said. Ayaan tensed. Anything you need, sir. I want you to prepare for the International Robotics Expo next month, Hiroshi said. You will represent Tanaka Global. Ayaan's breath caught. Me, he whispered. Yes. And we're not only showcasing your hybrid redesign, we're showing your micromotor prototype. Ayaan felt dizzy. That prototype was the invention he created in Pakistan, alone, late at night. He never thought it was worthy of the world stage. But sir, the expo is filled with the best engineers in the world. I've never even attended such an event. Hiroshi placed a hand on his shoulder. And that is exactly why you must go. The shadow of sabotage. But far away, standing in a dark hallway inside the headquarters, Dr. Mori watched them through a glass wall. His face twisted with resentment. He took out his phone and sent a message to someone unknown. We need to stop him. If Ayaan succeeds at the expo, my position here is finished. He slipped the phone into his coat and walked away. A storm was coming, and Ayaan had no idea what danger he was stepping into.